This video is going to review something that I think most of you know how to do already, but again, we're going to have to practice it a little bit before we can move on, okay? So this can be easy and it can be difficult. It just depends on the question that you're asked. So first of all, we're going to look at some mixed numbers and converting them to improper fractions, and then improper fractions to mixed numbers. So first of all, let's just talk before we do that about what is a mixed number and what is an improper fraction. A mixed number, for example, would be something of, say we had a number like 3 1/4. Okay, so it's a number which has a whole number and a fraction part. So we have the 3, which is the whole number, and the 1/4, which is the fraction. An improper fraction is a fraction where we have the top of the fraction is bigger than the bottom. It's just a fraction, no whole number part, but for example, if we had 17/2, that's an improper fraction. Sometimes we call it a top-heavy fraction because the top is bigger than the bottom. And improper fractions, if you have 17 halves, then it's the equivalent of having many units, and we want to figure out how many actual single individual units we have, okay? So that's what a mixed number and a fraction is. So that should go into your notebook, okay? So you should have a heading with mixed numbers and improper fractions, and you should be taking this into your notebook. So let's have a look at it. So straight away, if I want to have a look, I'm going to convert this mixed number into an improper fraction. So the number I have is 2 2/3. Okay, so the fraction that we're talking about here is thirds. The bottom here. Okay, so we imagine everything is in thirds. So if we have two full things, okay, remember everything is divided into thirds, and then we have 2/3 as well. So instead of having the full thing, we have two pieces there. I'm going to erase this. So what we're asking is, how many thirds do I have in total? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the answer. Because look, I have two full things, which is what my whole number represents. And then I have 2/3 of a full thing as well. So two full things make 6/3, and the 2/3 that we have extra is 8/3. But there's a simple way to do this, right? The way to do it is, the 2, you do 3 multiplied by the whole number, so it's 3 times 2 plus 2. Okay, and it's all, the fraction is thirds. Okay, whatever this number here is, that's the fraction that we're dealing with. So you do 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, 8/3. Okay, so that's what it is. This here was just an illustration, so you can help to kind of visualize it. But this is what you do. So the number on the bottom, 3, times the whole number, 2, which is 6, and add the top of the fraction. Let's look at 7 and 9/11. So what we have here, imagine that one full thing. Okay, we're going to look at divided into 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, imagine they're equally divided, which they're not in my picture, but imagine that they are. Okay, so we have 7 of these. Okay, so if we have 7 of them, and actually, apologies, that should be 11ths, because the bottom of the fraction is 11ths. Okay, so we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so because the bottom of the fraction was in 11ths, we have to divide each unit into 11 pieces. Okay, so one unit divided into 11 pieces, and we have 7 of those. Okay, and then we have 9/11ths as well. We have another 9/11ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's what it is. We have 7 of these, and this one here as well. Okay, so how many of those 9ths do we have? Well, we can do it the way I showed you earlier on. So if we have 7 and 9/11ths, what we do is this here. So our fraction is going to be out of 11ths in this case, because it's 7 and 9/11ths. We do 11 times 7 is 77, plus 9 is 86. So it's 86/11ths. Alright, so that is how you write 7 and 9/11ths as an improper fraction. Okay, so it's easy. You multiply by the bottom and then add the top. So let's move on to the opposite. What would happen, for example, if I gave you a mixed number, a fraction, improper fraction, and I want it turned into a mixed number. It's easy. What you do is, it's a division. So this means that it's 7 divided by 3. 7 over 3 means 7 divided by 3. So you do 3 here and 7 here, and you divide. So 3 goes into 7 twice. 2 times 3 is 6. You put down the 6 and you subtract. You get 1. Now, 3 goes into 1 how many times? Well, 3 doesn't go into 1. Okay, so that's our remainder. So what we do is, our answer, we have 2, we have 1 left over, and we're dividing by 3. 2 and 1 over 3. Okay, so here's your 1 over 3. So you put your remainder over your divisor. Okay, let's have a look at one more. So this, remember, means 147 divided by 6. So what we have is 6 outside, and I'm going to do that in blue pen. So we put 6 outside, we put 147 inside. Okay, so we're going to divide. We're going to get a number on top, which is going to be the whole number part of our mixed number, and then we're going to have our remainder over the divisor is going to give you the fraction part. So 6 into 1 doesn't go. 6 into 14 goes once. Or does it? No, it doesn't. It goes twice. Just checking to see that people are paying attention. Okay, 2 times 6 is 12. Put down the 12 and you subtract. You have a 2. Bring down the 7. You get a 27. Now, 6 goes into 27 4 times. 4 times 6 is 24. Put down the 24, subtract, and you get 3. Okay, 6 doesn't go into 3. So what we have, our answer is 24, okay, and 3 over 6. 24 and 3/6. And you should always simplify your answer where possible. And we should know that 3/6 is 1/2. So 24.5 is the answer there. Alright, and that's it. Very easy. So there's a worksheet on Moodle which is called Mixed Numbers and Improper Fractions, and you need to get working on that now. So practice through it, get all the problems done, and if you have any problems and you don't know how to do it, raise your hand and I'll call you up to work with the group at the top of the class.